Hello my brothers and sisters in nerdiness, welcome back to the Spider's Web, and in this video we're going to be doing another unboxing. Yes, this one is one I've been waiting for a while, and I finally got it. Yes, it's here, it's here, it's here, it's Wyrmspan. Yes, ha 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 ha, from Stone Money Games. It's a Wingspan game. Slight differences between this game and Wingspan, but it's a game for 1 to 5 players, ages 14 plus, and takes about 90 minutes to play. In this game, we are... what does it say on the back? Let's zoom in a tad. You are an amateur dracologist in the world of Wingspan, a place where dragons of all shapes and sizes and colours roam the skies. Excavate a hidden labyrinth you recently unearthed on your land and entice these beautiful creatures to roost in the sanctuary of your caves. During a game of Wingspan, you will build a sanctuary for dragons. Your sanctuary begins with 3 excavated spaces. The leftmost space in your Crimson Cavern, your Golden Grotto, and your Amethyst Abyss. Over the course of the game, you will excavate additional spaces in your sanctuary and entice dragons to live there, chaining together powerful abilities and earning the favour of the Dragon Guild. The components: we have 1 Dragon Guild board, 4 double-sided Dragon Guild tiles, 183 Dragon cards, 75 cave cards, 1 card display board, 1 round tracker board, 10 double-sided objective tiles, 5 player mats, 10 double-sided quick start guides, 1 score pad, 45 coins silver, 25 meat tokens red, 25 gold tokens yellow, 25 crystal tokens purple, and 25 milk tokens white. 55 eggs, 20 multiplier tokens, 1 round marker, 1 start player marker, 5 adventurers, 1 per player, 40 player markers, 8 per player, and 5 guild tokens, 1 per player. It's designed by Connie Vogelman and art by Clementine Camperdu. I'm hoping that's how it's pronounced. I do apologise if I butchered your name. Now, let's have a look inside, shall we? Hee. Oi. There we go. And we'll get rid of the wrapping and we'll zoom out a little more. We're not on a full-size table today, we're just on a small table because we don't need a full-size one for this. Let's open the box. Here we go. Right. From the get-go, we can see we have things. We have 3 books in here. So let's push this to one side and focus on the 3 books. So what do we have here? We have a list of all the... in fact, let's pop this box down on the floor. And then we can do this. Let's... whoops. Make sure I've got everything. Right. So we've got a list of everything that's contained, and this is, I'm presuming, the full rules. It gives you the setup, it tells you what each player does, shows you how things are positioned, an overview of the gameplay, what happens on your turn, how to excavate, how to entice, dragon abilities, about the different dragons. These are hatchlings, which are the baby ones, how to explore, additional rules, notes and concepts. Can't get my words out tonight. And all about the Dragon Guild and select Dragon Guild powers explained. And then turn end, round end upkeep, and the game end and scoring. And the different icons that you'll see dotted around. And then this is the Automa rules. This is for when you're playing solo. Never get the hang of the Automa rules for Wingspan, so I don't know whether I'll be playing this or not, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll just have a quick look through. Not sure what Revel mode is, but never mind. There we are. Nice little picture to colour in on the back there. No, it's not a picture to colour in at all. And then we have a book on dragon facts. So this tells you all about the individual dragons that are featured in the game. I'm not going to go through each and every one of them, for the simple reason being we're going to have a look at the cards and I don't want to spoil anything. But there we go. It gives you a good look at each of the dragons, and it tells you a little bit about them as well, which is nice. So the next thing we have in the box, let's pull it back up again. Now we have these cards, we have these cards, we have these cards, we have a scoring pad, some more cards, we have all the eggs and the little player pieces. We'll have a look at those in a moment. We have little trays to keep the player pieces in. Lots of plastic bags, very nice indeed. We have tokens, we have cards, we have more little tokens. We're going to be going through all of these, so we'll be keeping the what do we call it, separate. The table of contents separate, so we can look through these properly. But let's first off, let's take everything out of the box first of all, and then we can have a look at each of these individually. So what did I do with that book with all the pieces in? So let's first of all concentrate on this. This is the Dragon Guild board. Let's zoom out a little so we've got everything in. And this is where we can move around and get eggs, meat, dragon cards, and whatever else. It is just single-sided with a nice aged look paper print on the back with a sketch of a dragon there. Very nice indeed. Like that. And then we have some tokens. These are milk tokens, a meat token, and the first player token. Obviously we're going to try and get a little model to play as the first player token, which will be nice if we can get one similar to what we did at the Wingspan. And then we have this silver, very reflective tokens for coins. We have scales on one side and wings on the other. Hoping you can see that. So that's the wings on one side and the scales on the other. And then we have this board. This is where you'd select your dragon, your 3 dragon cards and your 3 cave cards. It's called the what the heck's it called? Display board. It's the card mat. One card display board. It says it's called a display board in the rules, and but it's called a card mat here. So I don't know which would be which, but as you can see, we've got sketches of dragons around a watercolour mountain. Beautiful looking artwork as usual with a Wingspan game. And then we have this board, which is the round tracker board, and presumably this would have the objective tiles on there. And again on the back, this time it's Chinese dragons, round tracker board there. And now player mats. We have 5 of these because it's a 5-player game, and this gives you all the things you need to know. So it tells you basically what it is. So this purchase excavates. So you pay the cost, which is printed on the column. Not quite sure where it says that it's on the column. Might be that bit there. So the first time you do it, you pay a coin. Second time it's a coin and an egg. Third time it's a coin and 2 eggs. And then you can entice. So this is what's printed on the actual card. And you play a dragon card from your hand into the leftmost excavated space in a cave. Now you have to have a cave, so these are already excavated. You need to play the smaller caves here to excavate even to entice more. And then you can explore. So you've got a little chappie who can move around apparently. So its cost is printed on the cave entrance, which is, no, I think that's the cost for exploring. So what's the cost for coin cost printed on the column? I'm going to have to look into this because I'm not quite sure as yet. So to explore, it's these. So the first time you explore in that region and around, it's you play 1 coin, then it's 2 coins for this, a coin and an egg second time, coin and 2 eggs for the third time. Same here, same here. And then here you return your adventurer here at the start of your, sorry, at the end of your turn once you've been exploring, and then end of round, end of turn thing. So you discard down 9 total cards. That's dragon cards and cave cards. You discard down to 9 coins and 9 resources, and you can actually store eggs there as well. There we are. And this does stuff as well. You get certain things as you're moving, as you're exploring with your little chappie. You gain these until you reach a stop sign, and the stop sign has to be covered by a dragon card. So once you've got a dragon card up here, you can't explore any further. And that's nice watercolor images on the back with the dragons there. Very nice indeed. We have 5 of those, so let's have a look, make sure all 5 are in good condition. Yep, that one seems to be okay. Nothing dodgy about that one, no damage or anything. And the same with that one. There we go. This one, and then one more. This seems to be okay as well. Part of the reason I do this is just to make sure that if I have any issues, I've got them on camera so I can refer them to the video. If I need to complain about something, I'll get in touch. But thankfully, most of the things I get usually are in good condition. Okay, so here we have more tokens and more things. So we have what are these now? These are Dragon Guild tiles. So we have Plains Guild, Rainforest Guild, And then when we turn them over, oh, it's exactly the same. Yeah, Rainforest Guild and Plains Guild. And then we have, these are the objective tiles. So we have those. And if we turn them over, we've got different ones here. So these are double-sided. Those ones, although are double-sided, it's just for 2 or 3 players, or 4 to 5 players. Then we have these 20 multiplier tokens for resources and eggs, which are these ones. Then we have meat tokens and gold tokens, which are these, meat and gold, obviously. And this other board of tokens, near enough exactly the same, but we have, instead of the guilds that are on the other one, we have the Guild of Highlands and the Guild of Seafarers. And you could put your little cubes on here when you do certain things, I'm presuming. Then we've got, again, the objective tokens. So, and on the back we have different ones. We have, again, multipliers down here. And these are crystal tokens and gold tokens. And that is about it for the big stuff. Now let's lower the camera a little. And zoom in. Hello. And what we have now is the scoring pad. So you put your players' names across there, and then all the different sections for putting the scores down. Bit there for totaling at the end of it. The final score tiebreaker is most dragons on the player mat. There we are. Now we have these things, which are for holding the different tokens and things during the game. Hopefully we'll be able to get these out. So there we have it. There goes on there, and that sits into there, and that happily sits, oops, on here. I'm just wondering whether the ones I got for the MDF, not the MDF, the foam core insert for Wingspan, I wonder if that'll be okay for here. For this, it will be interesting to see. But these are for, as they're probably the tokens and everything. But I'm not sure whether I will use them or whether I will stick with using the what you would call it. I'll try and see if the ones from Wingspan, the ones I got for Wingspan, will work for this. Next we have these little icons, or these little wooden tokens, like a shield token, and these are what go on the guild board. Oops, sorry, I've not quite pushed them further enough up. Let's zoom in a touch so you can see them. There's a little wooden yellow, blue, purple, red and green. That's what we have there. And then we can open this bag of deliciousness. We have cubes of the same colour, green, red, blue, purple and yellow. And these will be, instead of using these to mark up turns, I think you put these on the, what you may call it, card, I can't remember what it's called, the round tracker board, possibly, not quite sure, and the Dragon Guild tiles. You probably use them on both, I'm not sure, I'm not 100%. I will have to watch some videos again to remind myself how to play, what I would do to play this game. it is different to Wingspan enough to make it its own game rather than just Wingspan rethemed, which is nice. Now here we have your little explorers in the same colours. Obviously they're going to be the same colours because they are the player colours. And we also have a round marker, which is this pink, rather thick pink disc. Very nice indeed. And we have, in fact, I think what we'll do, these are for eggs. These are trays for eggs. So I think what we'll do is we'll take them out of the little bags, like so, and place them in there. They have different colours of eggs. Again, the same as Wingspan. And the colours don't mean a thing, they're just there to make it look nice and just break it up instead of having just one lot of colour. It just looks nicer when you've got a selection of different colours, doesn't it? It looks a little different. So there we are, we'll put those in there. So we have 2 lots of eggs, and the same kind of eggs as in Wingspan, just plastic, flat bottomed, egg shaped, and the different colours. Very nice indeed. Finally, what I've been waiting for are the cards. Now we have different types of cards. I'm just going to try and get these bags out of the way, but static is making them difficult to move. So we have quite a few different types of cards here. All these. We have, looks like 3 decks of the playing card, or the cards for this, and then 1 small deck for the automa. So we'll have a look at those. And we also have these for the actual caves. So let's start off with the caves first of all, and once again we'll zoom in. There we go, that looks okay. I will try. The one thing I love having nails like this, but it's a pain in the neck trying to do anything with, because I can't do anything with them. So what I will do is what I usually do, and I will get my knife of opening and slice into it, and we can have a look. Now, as you can see on the back, this is the design, and here we have the actual cave entrance. So I am not quite sure of what the number means at the top, but I'm not looking through rules to find it out. This is not a summary of the rules by any stretch of the imagination. It is simply a look at the actual game itself and the contents of the box, just to make sure that there's nothing wrong with it, so I don't have to get in contact to try and get anything replaced. That's mainly it. But yeah, these are beautiful cards. Let's just zoom out a touch because it looks as though I've zoomed in a bit too far. As I say, I'm not quite sure whether there's a reason there's the number there, but I am loving the look of these cards. It gives you an image of where the card goes, and what you get from these cards when you do an exploration. At least I'm presuming that's what it is. or you get that when you you get that when you play it. It's not when you explore, because you don't get anything when you explore if you don't have a what you call it, a dragon on the board. You can only put a dragon on the board if you've got one of these down. So that's how these look. And you've got different things they can do. Now let's have a look at the Automa cards. So whether I get to use these or not, I don't know, because as I said, I could never get the hang of Automa with Wingspan. So I don't know whether I'll be able to play this or not. But yeah, here we are. So that gives you the the mode difficulty levels for the Ravel thing, and the Automa difficulty levels. And then we have quick start suggestion cards, and basically quick start guides on how to play the game, I presume. So quick start suggestions, and then cards of how to play, how to win. So we have a few of those. So there's 10 double-sided quick start guides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of each. So each player gets one of these. So there we go. So it's not just the Automa cards that's in here, which is nice. Then we have these cards. Now, are these anything different, or are they? It doesn't say. They look like the normal cards, so they're probably just ones that have been put in. They may be, what's the word I'm looking for? They may be just ones that they couldn't fit in the packaging, or they may be special ones. I don't know. Again, it's just literally a case of guessing at this point until I read through the rules and find out what everything is. But I don't know why these 3 would be in with the extra cards. And then we've got these, which are the Automa cards. Does it give me any idea of what they are on here? No, it doesn't even list them on the contents. It just says 183 dragon cards. There's nothing here I can see for Automa cards. Nope, nothing. So I'm not sure exactly how these work, but it may be all on the rule book for the Automa. I presume it will be, but that's how these cards look. And now just zoom out a touch more, just so we can get everything in, so we can see the dragons properly. Now then, can I think I've got the end of that. No, I haven't, so let's there we go. Let's open up and have a look at some of these cards. Here we go. Now here we have the number 1. Again, not quite sure what it is, but this is, I'm presuming, the cost of the card, the habitat where it lives, the points, the type of dragon it is, its personality, and then what it can do and what you get from it. So these at the moment are hatchlings. These don't seem to give much in the line of points, I suppose. They allow you to get stuff done, but mind you, 4 points, 5 points there. I don't know what the difference is between hatchlings and the other dragons. Cheshire Dragon, I love that. I do believe they've made some of these up. Chameleon Dragonette. Very nice. A large dragon. Okay, so for the hatchlings you get different things you can do with these, so it grants you different things, whereas the other dragons, you get one thing by the looks of it. Have to work out what all the all these symbols mean and everything, but I doubt it's going to be too difficult to learn. And again, with these, the art style very much reminiscent of Wingspan. Beautiful little dragons here, and big dragons. The Great Golden Lung Dragon. Next is this one. No, next is this one. If I'm going with the numbers. I think I've got this. If I can get my fingers to grip. There we are. And we'll just take these out of here. And Primeval Worm. Green Ghost Dragon. A small multicolored flyer. Hushed Oakwing Fey Dragon. Territorial Spitter. Beautiful. Miniature Crested Quattle. Fastidious Horn Dragon. Oh, really nice, really nice. Australopithecus Dracos. Bellicose Fire Vern. Penurious Red Worm. I wonder where they get some of the names from. Avaricious Amphitheater. Spitting Golden Hydra. And the Chameleon Coatl. So again, just putting these number to number. There we go. And pop them down there. And then we have this set, which is Archaic Whiskered Lunk Dragon. Mosaic Guardian. The Red Crested Griff Dragon. Lilliputian Fey. That's nice. Starlit Shepherd. Oh, that's a lovely one. Again, obviously it's all watercolour style artwork. Roughly similar art style to the Wingspan game. Reticent Manta. That's a weird one. And Vanishing Creeper. And this takes us up to 180, if you notice there. And the 3 that was in the other pack, if you remember those, was 181, 182 and 183. So we'll pop those on top as well. But that's it for Wyrmspan. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm hoping to get some videos of this, the gameplay for this, very, very soon. I've been waiting for this for over a month now. It's been doing my absolute nutting when I've been seeing people playing this game and I wanted it, and you know, it's been on YouTube, and it seems so far, so near and yet so far, but I finally got it. I'm happy. I can start playing it now. I'll start learning how to play it now, and that is something I've been waiting for. So that's it for this video. As I say, I hope you've enjoyed it. Until next time, as always, stay safe and take care. God bless, and bye for now.